Guys, hello, meet everybody. It's Michelle Marie Tony, and it is, well, I think it's the 16th because my watch band broke in my watch again. So unfortunately, I didn't get it out of the drawer. But today we're going to talk about, here it is. Is the 16th at 6:02 at night. And as People Peace was lamenting to me on Facebook how I overslept, and he said I betrayed you all, which I didn't intend to, because I just overslept. By the time I woke up, it was 4:50 at night. And I was like, oh shit. I need to talk to people. Alright, so let me explain something about what happened, just so you understand. I was going to go to bed early. I didn't. What happened was I ended up basically sitting at the computer and I played World of Warcraft. And at first I was trying to level up Vanya, get her to the next level. But that didn't work because the stupid tarantulas basically wanted to kill her every time. On top of that, my stupid clumsy fingers kept pressing keys and buttons in chat. So if you ever got any messages, a bunch of 1 2 3 4s, 1 2 3 4s and stuff, that was me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was just like, one guy got annoyed and blocked me because of that. He said it wasn't on purpose. For all seriousness, I just wanted to explain that I did not mean to oversleep. I just did, okay? I actually do need to talk to you about something serious, though. And I figured since I might as well get your attention anyway, I think I might as well bring it up here. What I'm concerned about is on December 10th, the new terms of service go into effect. And it says that YouTube has the right to terminate your channel if it is not commercially viable. Now, what they did not explain is, what do you mean by commercially viable? Because clearly we all know about the YouTube Partner Program. We all know how they want to make monetization money off of your ads. And even if your video is demonetized, YouTube still gets the money. It's kind of stupid. You don't, but they do. So, for YouTube, the saying not commercially viable means that if you're costing us money, hit the road, Jack. We don't want to pay for your expenses. We don't want any deadbeats on the platform. What that means, any channel that theoretically exists that's under 1,000 subs or has been demonetized, regardless of sub count, will not be able to be guaranteed that they're going to have a position at the table anymore. FairTube is well aware of this. They are rightfully upset because now that means that the livelihood of millions of YouTubers that work on YouTube, it's a sideline or it's their main line of business, are going to be out of a job. Some of you may rightfully have said, well, YouTube was supposed to be for fun. That's supposed to be serious. Well, here's something that affects the trickle down. What I mean by that is, what about the companies who sell you gear, cameras, lighting, backdrops, audio gear, microphones, computers? Those companies are going to have a lot less sales, as people are no longer going to be doing YouTube videos, are not going to be buying that kind of equipment. So that means that for the companies such as Beats Photo and other companies like Newegg and other suppliers that sell you gear, is that they're going to find themselves with less revenue coming in, and that's going to hurt their bottom line. Which means that depending on how bad it gets, their employees could end up out of a job. YouTube is such a major part of the modern economy. It doesn't take much to see how this is going to screw everybody, including the poach. Everybody is going to be affected because it's going to have a ripple effect on the multimedia community. Now, I'm not even talking about the FTC Coppa. I'm just talking about the regular YouTube terms of service. Well, let's talk about FTC Coppa because I frankly have to. The way that it is written as it is now, if your content is for kids, that is in the United States, children under 13, you, 1, cannot be monetized. 2, you cannot have notifications turned on. Users cannot post comments about the content they're watching. That had something to do with pedophiles originally, but that's a problem. It means that your content watchers cannot post comments on what they think of the video, which means obviously with the content creators is that they have no idea if the content is even being liked by the kids or by their parents for that matter. So, this is going to seriously destroy the kids community of kids channels. Now, I know everybody says, well, YouTube is supposed to be used for people 13 and above. Well, when YouTube created YouTube Kids, clearly that was where they had changed it so that the kids can have the content too. And FTC's rules on what kid content is and how it is applied is long and boring, and I'm not going to go into all the facts. There are other videos that covered that. But for families that do kids content, this is really, really going to be a slap in the face because they are no longer going to be able to receive any revenue for the creative work that they're putting into the show. Nor will they be able to receive comments, nor will they be able to even send out notifications. This is totally nuts. Those kids' channels will basically be in the darkest corner of YouTube, and they will never see the light of day. I think YouTube needs to readdress this. Because kids' content, of course, is important. There is no way you can say that kids' content is not important. And kids' content creators certainly do need to be able to receive notifications and for people when they're watching their subscribe to their channel so they can make sure that the videos are still being made and stuff like that. And that's going to be a major problem. Another thing, too, is that they can't even make monetization money. That's why your kid's creator, you can never be monetized. At least now with personally targeted ads. This is, again, an example of what I'm talking about when I say stupidity breeds stupidity. Okay? You got the FTC Coppa, which, as I said, is a secondary issue, but it goes right into the YouTube Terms of Service issue, which goes into effect on December 10th of 2019. I think you're going to see a mass exodus of YouTubers. They're going to be looking for new content. We're going to end up becoming the equivalent of the new Romani of Eastern Europe. We're going to be the ones that are going to be the migrants running around trying to establish ourselves in a community of hostile territory because the fact is we're strange and we're different and we don't necessarily fit in. What's sad, though, is like the Romani, aka also known as gypsies, we haven't done anything wrong. We just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And we basically lost our homeland. And we're not going to have a place to go. Twitch may take us for a while. Mixer may same wise. Other sites, not so much. I mean, if you don't do live streams, you are basically limited to sites that either A, give you limited storage, or are going to basically require that you subscribe and pay a fee to use the site. Vimeo comes to mind. But at least Vimeo is available. It's just that it's not free for the content creators to do Vimeo. Now, if you're actually doing YouTube, if you're on a fixed income or low income and you want to do Vimeo, it's going to be money. It's going to be readily not available. You want to stream on Vimeo, that'll be $199, please. How much can I pay $199 to stream on Vimeo? How many people will watch you on Vimeo? Do you see what I'm saying? It's if just leaving live streaming out of it for a bit, the amount of money that we're going to end up paying out versus what we are going to be doing is going to be a real problem for so many people. So many people. It's sad. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? That's life. Alright? So let's get back to my channel. What's going to happen? Well, it's the main issue is this commercially viable thing. Now, my channel is not monetized. My channel has less than 1,000 subs. Okay? And without less than 1,000 subs, I'm talking about my main channel, which has 501, actually. There's nothing I can do. If YouTube says, gives me my eviction notice, what am I going to do? There's no appeal process. I can't even get my live streaming back on my main channel because there's no appeal process. Do you think if they say, the decree of YouTube, get the fuck out, do you think there's going to be an appeal process? I don't think so. They might give me a week to get the hell of my content off the channel if I want to, which I really don't think most of it's worth saving, honestly. But maybe I need to start saving my videos to alternative platforms. But the problem is then we go back to bandwidth and storage, and that's going to be a problem, too. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, not only does the terms of service say not commercially viable accounts can be terminated, it means all your Google accounts could be terminated. That includes your Gmail, that includes your passwords, that includes your photos, that includes your Google Drive. Hell, it even includes your phone if it runs Android. Really, it could refer to your phone too. The problem is that so many people think YouTube only affects YouTube. You would think so, but it's not. Well, I've been doing a lot of things besides playing games. I've been dealing and stressing over this. And frankly, it is a nice reprieve when I can finally crawl up in the bed and snore. Okay? Yes, I was very happy that Bikela got leveled up to level 9, and she's almost going to be at level 10 soon. But having people like Pop go out there and yelling at me on Facebook and calling me a cold-hearted person because I didn't call him back, when he told me he wanted me to call him in a couple of weeks, it tells me that he's kind of, I don't know, he's got problems. That's all. And then I got problems too, but I'm not sitting out there and going on Facebook and screaming at the top of the lungs about everything that's wrong, like some people I know do. I mean, I do have problems. I do bring them up, but I don't sit there and get on a big soapbox and start with a megaphone and start screaming at the world about everything that's wrong in my life. I talk about the topics that affect you. Yes, you, the individual, the one that, that watches my videos, how these issues affect you. Because the truth of the matter is this affects you, it affects me. In the long run, it affects the entire economy. I love the way that rhymes. When it affects you, affects me, and affects the entire economy. Keep that in mind. Underline that with triple. What affects you, affects me, and affects the economy. It's going to destroy the entire multimedia consumer product line. People are not going to sell the gear. People are not going to, they're going to be a glut in the market, or a surplus number of mixers and cameras and things that people are no longer using. Oh, and did I forget to say what's going to affect the cell phone industry? Might as well. When YouTube took away the mobile live streaming from phones, that actually made a small drop in the bucket change, but nothing much. But YouTube basically says that you now have to be making at least 1,000 subs, 4,000 viewer hours to become commercially viable, or we're going to delete your account. No one's going to be needing to buy new fancy cell phones. No one's going to need the iPhone 11. Why? Why would you need the iPhone 11 Plus? You can't stream anyway. And on YouTube, what's the point of having a nice phone? You can't use it for that. Sure, you can take photographs. How are you going to shoot your photographs? Photo bucket? Sure. How about Facebook? Sure. Videos? I don't think Facebook is going to want you to upload 20-minute videos. I mean, maybe they will, but I'm sure that they even have limitations on how much space they're going to give you. And unfortunately, lately, I've been streaming in high definition, and that's really seriously putting a real ding in what we're able to do. So, you see, folks, the situation is a lot more serious than just me. It affects a lot of people. And by the way, congratulations to my character, Michaela, for becoming level 9. She's heading towards 10. Vanya, I need to work on you some more. Seriously, I'm really sorry I made you a warrior. I should have made you a mage. Or a priest, or a shaman. You really should have been. Because when you realize how much power and what kind of weapons that the priests, shamans, and mages have, you seriously go, holy crap, why did you're such a lowly warrior? But I'm sure that Pop's, actually I have talked to Pop's great-grandmother, and she said to me, well, okay, so you made a mistake with my character, that's okay. She says, you will get her up there, you will get her to level, the next level. Just stay away from the giant tarantulas. The giant spiders, going, east of Goldshire. You just want to stay away from them. Of course, if you're a mage or a shaman with your particle weapons, yeah, you can seriously take them. But unfortunately for Vanya, she's just a lowly warrior. She doesn't even have any kind of serious distance weaponing like that. And she doesn't even have an archer. She doesn't have any kind of archery tools or anything. So she basically is totally screwed. I feel bad since she's the one character that I play that actually is not in the class of priestess, shaman. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is another character that I play on Server Grobulus that's also a warrior, but she's also a Tauren warrior. She's become pretty tough. But I haven't played her since I was practicing with Skynet, so I need to get her character out of the mothballs and put her up and kill some more, get her up to level 10, 12, whatever. But anyway, the point is that there's so many things going on in my life besides that. Well, some of the good things going on. That's all right. Number one, I have $200 in the savings account. Ching. Number two, I currently got 117 in my checking account. Ching. Number three, my cats are doing okay. Ching. Number four, I'm doing okay. Ching. Number five, me and Patty are doing okay. Ching. Let's see what else. Number 6, the new video card's working good. Ching. Unfortunately, number 7 is kind of a mixed blessing, which is the High Sierra playing World of Warcraft occasionally sometimes crashes and dies. Sort of. No. Especially when I die. The character dies, the computer, World of Warcraft on the Mac will crash at that point. And it's like, ugh. Oh, I died. Then I have to force quit or restart the app. Not all the time, though. It just does it sometimes. But it's still irritating as hell. I'm really seriously going to see if El Capitan can do any better than High Sierra. Anyway, somebody would say, why don't you go to the next one? Why don't you go up to what is it called there? Mojave. Well, first of all, I don't even like El Capitan that much. Not El Capitan. I don't really like High Sierra. But I'm not going to get into that here. Just to say is, me and High Sierra don't exactly see eye to eye in a lot of areas. So if YouTube decides that my channel is not commercially viable, they can actually not just cancel my YouTube channel, they will actually cancel my Google account, my Gmail account, and everything, which means how am I going to get people to get my emails? I'm also giving you where I have a backup email anyway. It's not really that surprising. It's bichle3@yahoo.com. So that's my backup email, bichle3@yahoo.com. That's kind of my personal email, whereas the Gmail is kind of my business email. So I kind of do alternate between the two. But lately, I've been kind of leaving the Yahoo email alone. I just read it and reply to messages on it, but I haven't really been giving it out to anybody. That's because we already know that Yahoo was sold to Verizon, and so theoretically, Verizon one day could do the same thing YouTube's going to do, shut down the platform and say, or tell it's only for Verizon customers, and that if you're not a Verizon customer, to get out. It's going to suck. So what about me starting on my own private email server like I used to have? Yes, a Hillary Clinton process. Absolutely easy. Except the only problem is I only got so much bandwidth, so if I start running my own email server, that's going to cost me more money in electricity, that's going to cost me more money and trying to maintain it and make sure they can get my server verified so that I can receive and get my email system connected into the email backbone. You gotta get a proper CNAME entry. Man, God. Well, that's a whole nother story. I will figure that out. Anyway, for now, I'm sorry I didn't live stream today, really, guys. You know, let's be honest, the live streams have not been doing that well. Even the ones with the interactions, they're not doing that well. I'm sorry to say that. I wish I could say otherwise, but I can't. But for now, guys, I'm going to get ready to go get something to eat. I'm hungry. So, I'll talk to you later. Stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.